comfortable moment in the movie, but are there some differences, some distinctions between having to fit in as the one white girl with all the African-American girls in the beauty shop that you drew upon?
Well, in real life, I was absolutely, completely welcomed and accepted every day, so I didn't really experience what Lynn was experiencing at all. And I think that, for me, every single person, while I completely welcome and honor all different, I love diversity. I think diversity is what makes New York City amazing, what makes, the world amazing. I like to see as much diversity as possible. It's also, we're all the same at the same time. So to me, there's that interesting mix of being all connected and all one, but also being also different and really enjoying that. So to me, it was just a bundle of fun being with all those girls.
And I think that's interesting. One of the things that will happen in this comedy that you all will see is that you do play out that theme a little bit. It gets out there, you fitting into what happens. Part of that is funny.
Yeah,
the hair.
Absolutely.
Talk to me about the hair. When you would get ready in the morning and you'd have to go into the makeup chair, did you even know what you were going to wind up looking like that particular day?
No, I would usually have a conversation with Terrell, my hairdresser, and he'd be looking at me sort of blankly. And then, yeah, that's a really good one. And he'd act like he was listening to what I was saying, and the next thing I knew, I'd kind of go down, and then I'd come back up, and I'd be like, that's not what we talked about. It'd be so much better. He's just brilliant, and it was so fun. He did amazing things.
You did a little bit of it with the look. You also did it with the moves. There's some nice dancing in this movie. You have one of the most provocative things that goes on. Diane talked to Queen Latifah yesterday about it. She had a little something to say. Let's listen to what Queen Latifah had to say.
Okay.
She may look to be the whitest of the white girls, but once you see her drop it like it's hot, then I'm sure you'll find she's not quite as white as you think she is.
No joking around there. That's what we call method acting. Now, did you have to get into that? Did you have to learn that, or you just got the moves?
Well, I've always had a bit of a butt, so I'd like to always shake that. But when I was, so I didn't do it like that. I had more of a side move thing going on. And then these two really cute boys were my choreographer teachers for the movie, and they did it. We worked on it a couple times. Basically, they told me what I was doing that wasn't working and what to add, and then they made this little dance routine up, and I did it. It was very scary, but since then I can't stop dancing like that. It's really uncomfortable. I was in Lithuania doing a movie, and I had like a turtleneck on, and I couldn't stop going like that. It's like everybody looking at me like, "What are you doing?" It's like Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, no, that's no good. Yeah, they make medicine for that now. But that's another segment, another discussion for another time. This is just a little taste of what you've been able to do. You have a very full life now. You've come a long way with what you do professionally and personally. I don't usually get into personal life too much, especially who people are sleeping with. But is it true that you sleep with a pit bull?
Yes.
You people thought I was going to say something else there, right? They're all like, with the what? With the what? With the...
Her name is Butterfly, also known as the pig, and more frequently called the pig. And she's so cute. She's just the sweetest thing in the world.
Your love, your pet, but also part of what you care about. Animal activism. Tell me about it.
Well, I've always loved animals. I mean, probably that's pretty normal for people to love it. Most people love animals. And I just, at one point, decided that I didn't want to be responsible for any of their abuse and situation. There's some serious bad things going on in the world for animals. And so I became a vegetarian. I'm a vegan, and I just try to make every little choice that I can to make it so that I'm not responsible for their suffering. There's today's, I think, Anti-Seal Day. They're clubbing seals in Canada still, and I'm sure in a lot of other places, but it's really, really brutal practice. So people should know about that.
You're acting on screen, also acting off screen, taking care of what you think is important, and I respect that. Thank you very much for coming on. Good luck with the movie. Let's hear it for Alicia Silverstone.